So, but Nina's, her grandmother was a Jackson, or her mother was, no, her grandmother was a Jackson. And of course, her granddaddy was Jesse Newton Hedrick, and he would have been a brother to Eddie's granddaddy. And, Jesse Newton, they had Martha and John Mack. And John Mack, he left Monroe County and went to California. And I know there's a picture there somewhere, but I never did find it. I apparently have put it up, I don't know, I might have put it in that, binder, and I hadn't thought about it. He went and worked for the railroad. So he never was married. And then Annie Hedrick, she moved back here. She lived here, for a while, and that was, Nina always talked about Aunt Annie. But this is a picture of Lon Hedrick and Annie Q. Her middle name was Quintella too. And, Lon was Nina's daddy. And they was the, of Jesse Newton's children. And here's papers on who Jesse Newton is, and, Jesse Newton, let's see. I think I told you who he married, didn't I? Or did I not? Yeah, the Jackson.
Yep.
The Jackson. So Nina's daddy was Lon Hedrick, and he married Dolly Poland. She was a Poland. That's who Nina's parents. And I've got, Jesse Newton's teacher certificate in 1876. And, Nancy Moss thought this was the first superintendent. He's a Maxey. Said, thought that was Monroe County's first superintendent or director of schools. So that's his teaching certificate. Okay, also in this, there were some papers.
Has anybody ever seen the, Donnie Poston has got a picture that's hair. Has anybody ever seen that?
I've got a brooch, they call it mourning jewelry.
This is a whole big picture that she's got in her living room. She showed it to me one day on the town road.
No, I don't think I ever have. And she's got it hanging up.
We had one, and I never did find out all the details about it. I don't know if my sister.
Well, I bet it was fantasy.
No, it was the face, a side view of a baby. Had all of his hair. I don't know if my sister can remember if it was the story behind that, but it always fascinated me. I always wondered whose hair, where did it go?
Was it the babies? Well, apparently they cut off to keep the, you know, when the boys, they were little, and they had the curls at the back. Now, I cut a curl and I wrapped it, and so I got it in a little vision home. And, you could tell the difference because Jason always, he was born with the red hair, and Jordan was kinda light brown. But, you know, I got that, but, anyway, get back to this, this is, Matt Hedrick died in Inglewood, California in 1928. And here showed services for it's Beaver and Maston funeral directors. The services cost $25. Reverend Burden, when I read that name, I thought, that was not a preacher name, Burden, he's a Burden. $5, they gave him $5 in the
Bartholomew?
yes, exactly. Singer, he got $5. So $35.
What year was that?
1928. But then here is the same, that was in February. Well, their mother had went to live with them. The daddy had done died. And Jesse Newton had done that, and Sally went to live with the two kids in California. Well, she died in May of 28. Her bill was $150, and said it was paid in full. But I thought, well,
That really went up.
what's the difference? Well, they shipped her body
Oh,
back to Kentucky. And here is a receipt from J.W. Yoakley and Son, where they picked her up at Cave City, and they charged $32.
Sent back by train, didn't they?
Yeah.
Had to.
So, I just
Inflation.
amazed, and I love history, so it just, amazed me. I know I need to write this story down, because my kids will probably just throw this to the side. But anyway, that's just our share.
Very good.
I didn't know if you'd ever seen any hair or
Now,
not.
that's very unusual,
Yeah.
I thought,
Hair,
having that many people.
it is, there's a paper down there like that first letter.
What, okay.
And of course,
That's I.
hair lasts forever. So I mean, I reckon that's why they done that, so they would have a remembrance.
It would be
Ivy.
No, nothing gonna have to do it.
Heidi,
So see it, nobody's gonna know, they know who they are.
Just have to hope somebody curious enough about it to keep it.
because
Yeah.
that's the same as that, and that looks like a D.
And I wonder why this guy went to
Well,
Nebraska, but when they was building the railroad, that is the stopping point at that time. And evidently he followed the railroad, his kids died after.
Where is Washington County, Tennessee? Is it East Tennessee?
yeah, I wonder
Yeah.
that. Severeville.
So,
No,
No,
it's,
figures close to Cumberland Gap.
Washington County is about 2 or 3 counties over from, where you get off Interstate 40.
Further east.
Smokes, yeah. I can't think of that, that's town. Greene County, it's down in there, so.
71.
I can't think of that.
we passed that around, I'll pass these around. These are thank you cards that
75.
was sent to Sydney as far as, the bicentennial coins, and then Gary